Okay, good afternoon, class. How are you today?
Great. Fine.
Okay, I hope you're doing well. So today we're going to learn new words, okay? Do you know maybe the meaning of these words?
Yes.
Okay. About the powerful, what is the meaning? Powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, somebody has a lot of muscles. They can lift some.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, perfect. And about blowing?
To do an action with your mouth.
Expose
Yes.
air through your mouth.
Yeah, the air through our mouths. Perfect. About sweat?
When your body, I don't know, maybe get wet.
Yes.
All kind of parts.
Wet. Yeah. And about sick? Maybe
When
this
you
action.
close a jacket, maybe.
Yes, perfect. Please repeat after me these words, okay? Powerful,
Powerful.
blowing,
Blowing.
sweat,
Sweat.
and sick.
Zip.
Perfect. So now we're going to continue. Okay? So I want you to think about this question, okay? The question is, what is your favorite weather, sunny or cloudy? Please choose one, sunny and cloudy, and you have to come up with your own ideas, okay? You have 1 minute for thinking about that. The time is up. So, yeah, help me answering this question.
Okay, I prefer cloudy days because I feel more comfortable wearing maybe cute or pretty outfits. Maybe I can wear jackets, rain boots, hat, but with sunny days I can do that because I sweat a lot during all the day, and I prefer maybe stay at home and lying on my bed. That's all.
Yeah, perfect. Nice question. What about you, Nadia? Tell me about the same question.
Okay, my favorite weather is cold because I like to drink a lot of coffee and also I like to stay in my bed.
Yeah, you can stay at home, right?
Yeah.
And Kathy, the same question for you.
Well, I prefer the cloudy one because I think you can go just everywhere, like to a nice restaurant, to enjoy some hot coffee, and to be warm with maybe with some friends. In contrast with the sunny, you're just sweating with a lot of maybe with a lot of hotness in your body.
Yeah, perfect. Now, you are going to work together, okay? And you are going to discuss about the same question, but changing ideas about your preference, the preference that you have about your favorite weather. Okay, please do it.
Okay, what do you think? So,
Well, in my case, I prefer the cold days because I really like to drink a lot of coffee.
hot coffee.
Yeah.
So maybe you are enjoying these days because
I can
these
stay
days
the
are
night.
freezing, alright?
Yeah, you live in a country, right?
Mhm.
Yes. Me too. That's why I prefer cold days, cloudy days, because I think that I can walk around city or around anywhere without any, I don't know, any problem, because I don't have to wear a cap or hat, something like that.
Yeah, for me too. Even if I live in my hometown, it is like in the middle of the coast and it is really hot over there. Well, I would always prefer like a cold weather like Valley because I don't like to be sweating and I don't like to be changing my clothes every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect, guys. Got this question now. We're going to continue, okay? Now, I want you to see those pictures and match with the meaning that you think is correct for each image, okay? Let me know if you are ready, okay? Are you ready, guys?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, Nadia, please help me with the first image option.
Okay, the letter A with the second one of this code. The condition of the air and atmosphere at a particular time and place. I also sorry with the last one.
No problem.
Where people try to make or be the best at something.
Yeah, because the person is holding a trophy, right? That is the meaning. You are right. Kathy, tell me about the second one, that picture.
Okay, the second picture, the letter B, belongs with the first one that says having the most strength or power compared to others, because you can see someone like strong that is showing his muscles in
Yeah,
the picture.
the action that we did at the beginning, right? Yeah. And then, what about the last one? Yeah.
Okay, the last one is belongs to the middle one. For example, the condition of the air and atmosphere at a particular time and place.
Yes, perfect. Because it represents different conditions, right? Okay, guys, let's continue with the during activity. So my partner is going to continue, right?
Hello guys, good afternoon to all of you.
Picture.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, I hope you are doing very well.
Yes.
So it's time to do the during activities, okay? As you can see, here we have on screen, we have a question about the video that we are going to see, okay? And we have watched the video and identify the type of conflict, okay? So we're going to see the video and we're going to try to find the answer, okay, about the conflict I mentioned in the video.
Teamwork is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start my brain dumping everything I need to get done.
The wind and
Okay, guys, now please pay attention to the video and try to guess what is the conflict I mentioned in the video, okay?
the wind and the sun. A version of the tale by thefablecottage.com. The wind and the sun are having a disagreement. I am the most powerful, says the wind. No, I am the most powerful, says the sun. I can blow trees to the ground, brags the wind. I can push ships across the ocean. I can make hurricanes and tornadoes. Is that right? Replies the sun. Well, I can melt all the snow on the mountains. I can dry up an entire lake. I can make a sidewalk so hot that it cooks an egg. Just then, they see a man walking along the road in his winter jacket. Let's have a contest to see who is more powerful, says the wind. Whoever can remove the man's jacket first wins. The sun agrees. The wind goes first. He blows a gust of cold wind at the man. The man shivers and zips up his jacket. Oh, what a cold and windy day! It starts to rain. The wind blows even harder and turns the rain into snow. Well, look at that. It's snowing, says the man. Snow wasn't in the weather forecast today. He pulls his hood over his head. The wind blows his strongest gust towards the man. But the man's jacket stays on. It's a bit fresh today, he says. A winter storm must be coming. He zips the jacket higher to cover his nose. Gah, this is impossible, says the wind. He stops blowing. My turn, says the sun. First, the sun shines enough to stop the snow. The man unzips his hood. Then the sun pulls the clouds apart and gently shines down on the man. Suddenly, it is a beautiful spring day. Wow, the weather sure is strange around here, says the man. He unzips his jacket. The sun gently wiggles her fingers and increases the temperature. What strange weather. Now it feels like summer, the man says as he begins to sweat. Goodness me, it's so hot. He removes his winter jacket. He lies down on the grass for a nap in the warm sun. I win, says the sun, beaming. Sometimes warmth and gentleness can achieve more than strength and force.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for your attention. And now try to guess what is the conflict in the video, okay? Tell me, Nadia, what is the answer? We have contest, fight, or debate. What is your opinion?
Fight.
Leader B, fight. Are you sure?
Yes, because they
have fight.
didn't have an agreement.
Okay, thank you so much, Nadia. What about you, dear?
I
What is
don't
the
know.
answer?
Maybe is A, the contest, because in here we have some, I don't know, contest, and that contest have the purpose to choose or to show us the best person maybe in the
Yeah?
that thing.
Okay, great. What about you, Kat?
Yeah, it could be a contest too, because they were competing to each other to who was the best to make the guy to take out the jacket?
Okay, yeah, thank you so much. And the answer is contest. But why contest? Because means like a competition to show who has the reason. Okay, you remember that in the video mentioned that the clouds wanted to try that it is the best weather in compared with another weather that is sunny. Okay, and the answer is contest. Okay. Now keep going with the second activity. Okay, as you can see in the second activity, we have some literals. Okay, could you please hear me reading the instruction, please, Nadia?
Watch the video and analyze the action shown by the cloud and sun. For cloud and S for sun. And cloud for sea.
Okay, as you can see, the instruction asks you if are you sure in this word flow trace to the grounds, what is the subject that do the action? The sound or cloud? Okay, so please for this activity you have to show me in your notebook, please. Please, in your notebook, you have to write the answer, okay, for each letter that we have the activity, okay? Okay, now, please remember the options that appear here on the screens, because then, to see the video, you have to respond with the letters that appear here, okay? The S and C for sun, for cloud, okay? Now we are going to play the video game. And please.
The Wind and the Sun. A version video by thefablecottage.com. The wind and the sun are having a disagreement. I am the most powerful, says the wind. No, I am the most powerful, says the sun. I can blow trees to the ground, brags the wind. I can push ships across the ocean. I can make hurricanes and tornadoes. Is that right? Replies the sun. Well, I can melt all the snow on the mountains. I can dry up an entire lake. I can make a sidewalk so hot that it cooks an egg. Just then, they see a man walking along the road in his winter jacket. Let's have a contest to see who is more powerful, says the wind. Whoever can remove the man's jacket first wins. The sun agrees. The wind goes first. He blows a gust of cold wind at the man. The man shivers and zips up his jacket. Oh, what a cold and windy day! It starts to rain. The wind blows even harder and turns the rain into snow. Well, look at that. It's snowing, says the man. Snow wasn't in the weather forecast today. He pulls his hood over his head. The wind blows his strongest gust towards the man. But the man's jacket stays on. It's a bit fresh today, he says. A winter storm must be coming. He zips the jacket higher to cover his nose. Gah, this is impossible, says the wind. He stops blowing. My turn, says the sun. First, the sun shines enough to stop the snow. The man unzips his hood. Then the sun pulls the clouds apart and gently shines down on the man. Suddenly, it is a beautiful spring day. Wow, the weather sure is strange around here, says the man. He unzips his jacket. The sun gently wiggles her fingers and increases the temperature. What strange weather! Now it feels like summer, the man says as he begins to sweat. Goodness me, it's so hot. He removes his winter jacket. He lies down on the grass for a nap in the warm sun. I win, says the sun, beaming. Moral: sometimes warmth and gentleness can achieve more than strength and force.
Okay, guys, so it's time to check the activity. So please tell me, Kat, what is the answer in the first option? Blow trees to the ground.
What is the letter C?
The sea or cloud, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you agree with your classmates? Yeah? Yeah, it's okay. Blow trees to the ground, yeah? And the action that's made here is the cloud, okay? Continue with the second option, dry out into lake. Terminal, what is the answer here?
It's weather for sun.
From sun, yeah? You score it or no, Geraldine?
Yeah, it's correct.
Yeah, thank you. And what about you, Geraldine? The answer of melt or the snow on the mountains?
It's the same for sun. Yes.
Sun, yeah? Great. That's right. Okay, Nadia, who ships across the ocean?
This is cloud.
The clouds. Let's see. Yeah. You score it or no, class? Yeah? Okay, the last one, tell me, Kai.
S puts an egg on the sidewalk. S for sun.
Okay, it's the letter S. Okay, class, so before starting with the next activity, do you remember that words that we saw? What is the words?
Powerful.
Powerful,
Sweating.
sweat, yeah, sweat,
Sea.
see, and the final is
Blowing.
blowing. Now, do you remember the action for each word? If I say powerful, what is the action? Powerful. Yeah, show me your action. Yeah, powerful.
Muscles.
Yeah, great. What is the action for blowing? Yeah, yes, great. What is the action for sweat? Yeah, it's so hot, you know? Yes, right. And what is the action for sit?
Sit.
Yeah, sit. You remember, if you say sit, you have to move back to up. If I say sit down, you say sit out and take out your body or gut. Okay? Now continue with the third activity in doing. Okay? Please, Kathy, could you please help me with the reading?
Okay. This was reading or we're reading?
Yeah. Just read the instruction.
Okay. Watch the video and complete the information.
Okay, watch the video and complete the information. Yeah. Now, here as I mentioned, Karin, we are going to play the video game, and you have to complete for this paragraph. Okay. But as you can see, each blank gate, you have to put just one word. Okay, for each gate. Okay. For this activity, if you wanna, you can use your cell phone. If you wanna take a photo, or yeah, you can take a photo if you wanna on your cell phone. If you wanna, you can watch the video and answer it on your cell phone. Okay. I will give you 1 minute to analyze this paragraph. Okay. Okay, the time is over. Now we're going to play the video one more time, okay?
The Wind and the Sun. A version video by thefablecottage.com. The wind and the sun are having a disagreement. I am the most powerful, says the wind. No, I am the most powerful, says the sun. I can blow trees to the ground, brags the wind. I can push ships across the ocean. I can make hurricanes and tornadoes. Is that right? Replies the sun. Well, I can melt all the snow on the mountains. I can dry up an entire lake. I can make a sidewalk so hot that it cooks an egg. Just then, they see a man walking along the road in his winter jacket. Let's have a contest to see who is more powerful, says the wind. Whoever can remove the man's jacket first wins. The sun agrees. The wind goes first. He blows a gust of cold wind at the man. The man shivers and zips up his jacket. Oh, what a cold and windy day! It starts to rain. The wind blows even harder and turns the rain into snow. Well, look at that. It's snowing, says the man. Snow wasn't in the weather forecast today. He pulls his hood over his head. The wind blows his strongest gust towards the man. But the man's jacket stays on. It's a bit fresh today, he says. A winter storm must be coming. He zips the jacket higher to cover his nose. Gah, this is impossible, says the wind. He stops blowing. My turn, says the sun. First, the sun shines enough to stop the snow. The man unzips his hood. Then the sun pulls the clouds apart and gently shines down on the man. Suddenly, it is a beautiful spring day. Wow, the weather sure is strange around here, says the man. He unzips his jacket. The sun gently wiggles her fingers and increases the temperature. What strange weather! Now it feels like summer, the man says as he begins to sweat. Goodness me, it's so hot. He removes his winter jacket. He lies down on the grass for a nap in the warm sun. I win, says the sun, beaming. Sometimes warmth and gentleness can achieve more than strength and force.
Okay, now it's time to see the answers, okay? And tell me, Nadia, what is the answer in the first gap? Let's have a...
Disagreement?
Yeah, it could be a disagreement, more or less, but the word here is contest, yeah, right. Because remember, the clause mentioned to the sun. Let's have a contest to see who is more territorial, powerful, yeah? Great, powerful. Okay, continue with the reading. It's more powerful. Says the wind. However, can't remove the man's jacket first wins. That is the condition because the weather that try to win this objective wins the contest. Okay. Now, this sun agrees. The wind go first. He, hear me, Kathy.
He blows.
He blows. Yeah. That's right. He blows a gust of cold wind at the man. The command shivers and
Zip up.
zip up. Remember the action for zip up is like this, okay? Yes. Zip up his jacket. What? A cold and
Windy day.
windy day. Yes, great. Okay, Nadia, help me with the reading, please.
Okay. What a cold and windy day. It starts to rain, the wind blows, and harder it turns the rain into snow. We look at that. It is.
Please help me with this word. What is the word here?
It's snowing.
Snowing. Are you sure?
Cold. It's cloudy.
It's cold. It's sunny.
Yes, it's sunny, says the man. It's not washing in the weather, okay? It's sunny here. Okay, help me with the reading, please, Kathy.
It's sunny, says the man. It's not wasn't in the weather or
Forecast. Yeah, great. Weather forecast. Okay, to the forecast today. He puts his hood over his head. Okay, you know what is hood? What is it? Yeah. Yes, right. Now keep going with the last activity that consists in the post activity. Okay.
Okay guys, now we are going to continue with the next activity. And in this activity, as you can see, there are some ideas from the video. And in this case, I need that you discuss about all of these ideas. But as you can see, you need to take into account if this idea was present in the video or not. And now you are going to discuss as a group. Please,
Okay.
all of the ideas.
The first option is that the club mentions about contest to see who is the most patient. And I say no, because they mention about who were the most powerful. And he zips up the jacket when the temperature increases. No, it is when the temperature decreases.
Yes.
Yeah, the man mentioned that the weather sure is strange around here.
Yes.
Yeah, he mentioned that.
That's right.
And I win. Says the wind. No, it was the sun. Yeah,
Okay. Did you finish?
yeah, I finished.
Okay. Please, now you are going to help me reading this. The first one. The first idea. Please, Kathy.
Okay, the cloud mentions about a contest to see who is the most patient.
And in this case, this idea was present in the video or not?
No, it wasn't, because they mentioned about that it was the most powerful.
The most powerful, right? And in this case, it's not. And now, with the second idea, please, Gerard, help me reading this.
He zips up the jacket when the temperatures increases.
Increases. And in this case,
Is no.
no? Why?
Because he zips up the jacket when the temperatures decreased. Now when it
Yes,
increased.
that's right. And with the next idea, please, Nadia.
In this case, it's also.
Please help me reading the
Yeah.
idea. Please.
Letter C. The man mentions that the weather sure is strange around here. Is yes.
Yes. Why?
Because in the video mentioned that it did.
Yes, in the video mentioned all of these ideas, right? And now with the last one.
No,
You.
no, it wasn't mentioned because the son was the one who won.
Yes, that's right. And now we have some questions. The first one says, did watching the video change your perspective on achieving something in any way? How? For this question, you're going to discuss. You have 1 minute for this question.
Okay, I think I can see another perspective because sometimes we don't have to be so powerful to be strong people. For example, we can do the things in our own rhythm, step by step, and it will be maybe better than if we want to do it like a lot of pressure.
Yeah, like you did, and like it doesn't matter if you have like the most skills or the most power. It matters in the way that you do the things, the
Yeah.
actions, and that gives you a good result.
We have different ways to learn something or achieve something.
Yeah. We don't, it's not necessary to be strong or maybe have a lot of muscles. It's the way we decide to follow.
Okay. Now, please give me the idea of Geraldine.
Well, you're mentioning something about that you don't need to be the most stronger, or
Okay.
to have the less skills, that you have to be intelligent in the way that you do the things and how you get the results.
Okay, thank you so much. And now, you Geraldine, about the ideas of Nadia.
Okay. Nadia mentioned that, for example, we have a lot of different ways to solve the things. We can maybe choose one or maybe another, but it doesn't matter because we can just follow our own ways to do something.
Okay, thank you. And Nadia, please, the idea of Geraldine or Kathy.
Well, in this case, I think that all of us have all the same ideas because we have different ways, and also it is not necessary to be strong to achieve something.
Okay, thank you so much. And now with the second question. Can you see the question?
What is your personality when you're competing in a contest?
Contest. Please, now you're going to discuss this question. For this, you have 1 minute to discuss. As a group.
Okay, so I think that in my case, it's always going to be humble, no matter what the other person says or what the other person tries to win. I always want to stay humble and be intelligent and respect my knowledge.
Are you sure?
In some cases, I like
You're like the cloud.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, sometimes it depends on my mood because sometimes I can stay calm and quiet, but for example, if I start enjoying the time and I get, I don't know, maybe the feeling of the other team, maybe I can be more competitive, or maybe I want to win something, but it depends on the mood and the other teams, the members of the other team.
Okay. And you?
She's
And what mentioned or Nadia that mentioned?
You
Yeah.
mentioned that it is a really humble person because she is a person who has a lot of values and respects others.
Okay, thank you so much. And now you are going to give me a message from the video. Anything that you want. What catch your attention from the video? Please, for this, you have 1 minute to think about this. Please. 1 minute to discuss. So think about what part of the video catches your attention. Okay, please, Gerald.
Okay, something that caught my attention from the video was that the cloud was the competitive one because the sun was maybe just living his life and doing whatever he wanted, but the cloud was like, okay, let's see who is the best here, and he was like maybe selfish or I don't know how to say that, and the sun stayed calm, quiet because maybe he knew that he was the most powerful and he just wanted to show that to the cloud because the cloud was the who started that thing.
Thank you so much. And now, please, Kathy.
One thing that I learned is that you never have to take something for granted. You have to learn to be responsible with your actions and not like maybe be humble and anticipate something that it can change instantly and try to respect the others.
Okay, and the last one, Nadia.
Well, I believe that this video, I really like the part when the son shows serenity and when he answered any kind of questions. So the son seems self-confident.
Okay, guys, that's all for this class. Thank you so much, guys. See you.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye.